much for staying here with us. Our guest this afternoon is a Nigerian-born performing actor, film producer, director, whose career has made his name and face one to look out for in the Nigerian and North American entertainment scene. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make welcome to the show this afternoon, Titi Kuti, aka Ade Tiger, from the King of Boys film series.
Ooh. Lovely to have you here.
I was almost going to ask who the introduction was about because it was so
Really?
so nice and juicy.
Oh, wow.
I didn't even think it was me.
Okay, so that is what we do to all our guests.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yes,
Nice.
and especially with the fact that it is not that we are actually trying to jazz them up.
No, we're not.
We are saying the truth because it
Exactly.
is the work that you have done, and we make our introductions from all of this. So well done to you.
Thank you.
And welcome to our studio. And thank you so much for the good compliments that you have given us. I mean, the compliments you have given us
Yes,
about the
about
studio.
the
So you can say
studio.
it again so that we can feel
Please
ourselves.
say it on air.
Absolutely.
Say
Like
it again.
your studio is world class. You guys are not playing at all. Like CNN, nobody has anything on you guys.
You
So
know
let me
you
tell you
heard.
something. It's not that our shoulders are high like
It's
that.
not so, even though my clothes are spots already. Like my own is ready made.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you and welcome to the show.
Sure.
I mean, I've been reading about you when I learned that you were coming on the show, and I saw the things that you have done. In fact, the latest, I don't know whether to call that the latest, but Color of Love. And, you know, it was so inspiring. It was so fascinating to me. And I'm like, okay, so let's talk about this. But then let's go back to Ade Tiger. I mean, let's talk about what this, being that character in King of Boys, did to you. How did he, I know that it was not your first time of acting, but then did he do anything to you? Because some people are grateful for certain opportunities that were given to them.
Yes, absolutely. So it's the journey, actually. I always tell most of the younger practitioners, like, look, acting, entertainment, content creation particularly is a journey.
Yeah.
You have to be ready for the journey. And there is always a monumental point where there's a turnaround project that changes everything.
Yeah.
But you never know when that point will come. So you have to put your passion into every single project that you have an opportunity to be on. So I would say at that spec in time, King of Boys was that project for me. And I didn't take on the role or the character because I knew it was going to be explosive like that. I just put the same amount of dedication and diligence I put to every project. And then so when the results started coming, you know, it felt like icing on the cake, because for me, I just wanted to contribute to a project that was going to be a footprint in the sand of time. Like from reading the script and knowing who the director was, Ken Adetiba, I already knew that that project was going to change Nollywood.
Oh, wow.
And it did. It did. I mean, afterwards, you can see that most of the projects that came outside had a new standard to meet up with. So that's what it was for me.
So it put you on another trajectory entirely.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, so away from King of Boys, after that, a lot of people know you're an actor.
Yeah.
But what they don't know is that you are a humanitarian, and then you're a producer and a director, and you have so many other talents. Because the moment people see one person, they're like, oh, yeah, he's an actor. And hey, what else can he do? Maybe YouTube movies or something. But you have gone ahead to show that apart from doing the norm, the regular, you can also do other things. And like she said earlier, you have the Colors of Love, which is out, and it's been going to different film festivals.
Yep.
So I'm going to start with the film festivals. I've noticed that in recent times, a lot of people, once there's a new movie out, either a short film or a proper film, they take it straight to film festivals. What does that do to your movie, apart from putting it into those markets? So
I can speak for my movie.
Okay.
Different people go to film festivals for different reasons.
Yeah.
So Color of Love, for me, was my leg into the North American market as a producer. And basically, for about 2.5 years now, I've been more focused on pushing Nollywood on the international front. And that, for me, was the defining moment where I had the opportunity to work with cast and crew who practice filming abroad. It was an opportunity for a fusion between Nigerian actors and foreign actors, basically where I'm hoping that our industry gets to in the near future, which is to break into an ecosystem of wider market. So it was, I would call it an exhibition project. And it's gathered lots of accolades. Like I had the mayor of my municipality come on my location.
Saw that.
Yeah.
They were even recognized.
Yeah. So, and the thing is, there are not too many Nigerians that are doing production on that scale. So it was a breath of fresh air at the time for my other colleagues who were also part of the project, and basically showing the Western world that we have producers from Nigeria that can actually shoot world-class films.
Fantastic.
So that's what has taken me to film festivals. Like, I've been to about 9 countries so far touring the same film. It's not on distribution yet.
Okay.
But the thing is, when you go there and, the people who watch the film, other filmmakers of repute from all around the world who attend the film festivals, they see the production, they see the quality of the production, and they hear that it's a Nigerian producer. So that kind of, it serves some sort of an ambassadorial role for all of my colleagues. And hopefully, in the next 2 to 3 years, we can have those co-production treaties with foreign countries where we can always exchange ideas and content.
That's amazing.
Great. And I am so interested in the fact that you mentioned, having, ambassadorial, positions and all of this, and then you are a UN ambassador of peace, right? Peace. Fantastic. So I would like to know, because yes, you've done works, and it is good that the spotlight is on you already, and then you have this recognition and all that. I mean, what is the criterion of having such a role? And then we talk about image makers. You have people, because there are so many people who are good with whatever they do, their craft and all that, but they don't have that. They're not in the limelight the way they should be in the limelight. I really want to know, is it about employing like an image maker that was pitching you to different people that made you get to that level, or how exactly did you get there? I'd just like to know. Perhaps it's on somebody's mind.
Well, most times, in my case, these guys had been watching me for about 1.5 years or 2 years, or maybe even longer, and I didn't know. So all I do was I kept the passion for my craft consistent. And even before publicity, before I got very popular, I've always been a humanitarian in my own right. And a lot of times, even in the municipality that I reside, in Toronto, I always participate in community events and stuff. I always, especially when it has to do with entertainment and the craft.
You put yourself out.
Yeah, so I'm always happy to support, and like my short film that I shot now, everybody that was hired was a resident of Toronto pretty much. So, I mean, in the little way that I could, I provided employment, and I contributed to, growing the ecosystem.
Nice.
So it's basically, in any sphere that you are, the UN would always, they have several agencies that are scouting for people who can carry their image.
Make yourself responsible.
That's it.
Make yourself visible.
That's it. So as long as you keep consistent, you keep passion, and there's always a distinction when people are looking at chasing after money, and when people are purpose-driven. So the purpose can't lie, it can't hide, because it's original. And the people who want to associate with that would definitely spot you out. So that's how it happened for me. I don't know, maybe some other people had image makers that pitched them, but for me, it was strictly a merit-based appointment.
I get it.
Okay, we have a lot more to talk about with you, but right now we need to go on this commercial break. And when we do get back, Titi Kuti will still be in the building.
Is the fact that you're